Class 8th. Today we are going to read the poem that is Water is a Lovely Thing. This is anonymous, it's me, no knowledge who is the writer of this poem. Water is a lovely thing as it is very dear for us because we can't survive without it. It is most essential part of our life. Water is a lovely thing. The writer is also telling about that how water looks different in different situation or condition. It is like a transparent. It can be both reflect or refracted by the different objects. When the different objects like a light reflect on it, it also changes its color. So when the water is in the foundation, it's change its color very dark, and also when the water is gushing into different ways, such like that in a spring, in a pool, in a puddle, or in a flashing a fountain flashing. So it also in a frost in a beacher, so it also shows a different color, such like that in a spring, in a foundation, in the foundation it also gush, and it change the color like dark, and in a pond it also like a black, and there the water is all totally quiet. There we can feel the tranquility. And in a puddle, it also puddle is like a small body of standing water where a lot of water is in any area. So the water is like brown and cool in the puddle. In a river it is like a very blue and very gay. It's mean very dark. So in a raindrop silver gray, they raindrops when the rain falls into a pool or a puddle, so it also change the color like a silver. When it is dropping, so its color is like a silver gray. In the foundation, it is the flashing white. It's mean at that time it's totally bright and light color when it was in the fountain. So in a dewdrop, crystal bright, as you see in a dewdrop. What are dewdrops? Dewdrops are like as like a pearl when it is falling in a very morning or in a dawn time. We see that there are different dewdrops are in on the waters in a greenery that look like a pearl. So it's these color also shows the watercolor shows like a crystal bright, and we are it also attracts the persons. So in a picture or in a pot, it's totally frosty, it's very cold, in a bubble pink and gold, in a happy summer sea, just as green can be. So in the period of summer, then at that time when we see in the sea, so it looks like greenish and greenish, that all in a bubble that shows like a pink and gold. So when we see the color are reflections of different objects that are into the water, that's totally look like in a different situation. So are in a different conditions. So it's mean the water can be both reflect or refract, and it is so the water it's has an infinite number of different things. So in a rainbow for unfurled. Unfurled means when it is spread, or mm, here its meaning is spread. So when the reflection of rainbow reflect into the water, it also shows different colors into the water that is very spready. So every color in the world all the year from spring to spring, water is the loveliest thing. So it's mean in the different season, in a different weather, we see that the water change its color when the different objects reflect on it. So every color in the world reflect on the different things. Here the writer is talking about the water, that water reflected by the different objects, and when the different objects light reflected on it, it also changed its color. That is very beautiful, that is very awesome for everyone. For the person who look its color, they are very happy to see it. So it's mean that is very dearest thing for us. Why? it attracts the person, and it also very important for the human being, that we can easily survive. Without water, nobody can live. So kindly read this poem once again. There are a lot of rhyming words. As you know, what are rhyming words? Rhyming words are those words which are occurring at the end of the poem, at the end of the poem verse, that has a similar sounding word. You can easily say that rhyming words are those words which have the same sound. So there are, you can see here, there are a lot of rhyming words are used in the poem, such like the thing, spring, pool, cool, gay, gray, white, bright, cold, gold, sea, bee, unfurled, world, spring, thing. These are rhyming words because they are occurring at the end of the poem verse, and they have the same sound. So there are some glossaries, there are some words and meaning, that is quiet, puddle, flashing, unfurled, and happy. You have written this work. After it, come to the next page. Here you can see, give the rhyming words for the following. Okay, I have told you about the rhyming words, so you will write onto your book. And the next is, find the words in each of the following sentences that sound the same but do not mean the same thing. It's mean there are some words that are homophones. And you know what are homophones? Homophones are those words which have the same sound but different words. Such like that, in this sentence, in the first sentence, the girl looked pale when she handled her mother the pail of water. So there are two words, pale and pale. The sound of these words are same, but the letters and words are different, and letters are also different in this word, but they have the same sound. So this is known as the homophone. So the next is, the policeman could see only four fish in the sea water. Sorry, only four fish in the sea water. So here you can see there are two words which have the same sound but different in letters. Such like that, C and C, and you have a knowledge about these meaning. Yesterday I read a story about a boy on a red bicycle. So there are also two words that have the same sound, that is read and read. Read, here the word is red and red. Why we pronounced here red? Because this is talking about the yesterday.